these historic books would be, you mentioned the name, but what, these are books based on Islam?
No, these are historic books based on history.
And history, okay.
Yes.
And where can I find these books?
Any library?
You can't find it online?
You can find them online.
Okay.
But they're big books in Arabic.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, those who wrote the history originally were all, because, I mean, if you want to learn about Romans, you got to learn Latin. If you want to learn about samurai, you got to learn Japanese. So I'm not Arab, but I learned the Arabic language to research. Yeah. But you can go to there's Tabari, there's Ibn Kathir, there is Siyar Alam al-Nubala, there is Ibn Ishaq from the earliest sources. So you can go to any of those and reference them and see. And then there are books of Jarh wa Ta'dil where they check the narrators. So it's not about your opinion, my opinion. It's about historic facts.
No, I agree.
Excellent.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, my opinion wouldn't mean anything.
My opinion means nothing too.
Yeah. It's.
But this is a method of research that's an accepted method across the world. So if you want to research Islam, you have to utilize those tools. If I want to know about whether the earth is round or flat, and I just start Googling between sites, some sites going to say it's flat, sometimes going to say round. I don't know who wrote. One could be a joke, one could be NASA, right? So if I don't know the difference between NASA and some yo-yo that's made a website that's down the street, how would my research really pan out? And that's why I'm saying when you look up Islamic sites, many of those sites aren't run by Muslims. They're made, and I know many that were made to corrupt as people of hate.
Like it, but not. Yeah. No,
I understand. You're an intelligent man. You're on it.
I understand.
So what I'm saying is, you find those references. Me and you can go to San Diego State Library. That's where you got your degree, and we can pull up the books and we can look them up and we can read it. Or you can go to my own library, or you can go to your library, or anywhere else you like, and we can see if it pans out. And I believe that if you open your mind and your heart, you will end up as a Muslim, because you will see the infallible word of Allah to be what it is, right? If you don't open your mind, your heart, I can't do anything. I can't force it on anybody. Islam doesn't allow us to force conversions.
No, I know, but I think...
We can only open the door. You got to walk through it yourself, brother.
I really believe in when I look things up.
Right.
I really believe 100%.
Right. But you just mentioned how some websites that could be by...
True. Yeah, but I'm not going to believe it if it doesn't coincide with other things that
Excellent. So what I'm saying is,
but
let's research actual books.
Right. But I still believe that you don't have to go... I know a lot about health, and I never went to school for health and nutrition.
How did you learn it?
A lot more. Huh?
You just Googled it?
I Googled and I read books.
You read books?
Yeah.
Okay, but in Islam, you didn't read any books, right?
I have a couple of books.
What books do you have?
I don't know. I'll bring them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd love to see who wrote them, what it's about, whether it's an original book or a recent written opinion-based book.
I've got one that's really interesting, and but
what's it called?
I'm sorry, my mind is a little screwed up because
bring it next Sunday. No problem.
I lost my daughter and my granddaughter on the highway last year, so it's.
I'm sorry about that. Let me give you a hug now, man.
Part of life. What can I say?
Yo, man.
So I'm not thinking.
I feel your pain. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go home, look stuff up, come by the mosque. We'll have some tea. We'll hang out. We'll look at books. I'm off of 70th.
Oh.
Yeah, in La Mesa.
Yeah,
but if you like to, okay, excellent. Then it's called Masjid Ribat. I'll give you the address if you like. Want to unlock it, or I want to try to crack your password?
Okay.
Right, so, Masjid.
Aren't they?
I don't know much about.
No, there's kids playing.
I don't know much about if they're good or not. I don't know classic music. Yeah.
Little kids.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't even see them. Yeah. So this is our mosque's YouTube channel. You can watch those videos here, and okay, so this is.
So my understanding from what you're saying then, and I find it so hard to believe for myself that I would find things and believe things that are not true.
I'm sorry?
I find it, well...
So here's the address to the mosque, okay?
I'm trying to figure out where that's at.
Saranac is off of 70th, off the 8th.
So you make a left on 70 or right? 70?
So if you're going east, you exit...
let's say you're on El Cajon Boulevard.
On El Cajon, going east, you'll take a left on, I think, 72nd, or you can take it on 70th.
70, okay.
Yeah, and then you'll take a right on Saranac, and you go all the way down. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Thursdays we have food. Come by, break some bread. It's all free.
And so, would you say? I've got some Jewish friends. So they were wrong too.
Wrong in what?
In believing that the Quran is not infallible.
Oh, if they believe the Quran is fallible, meaning
infallible.
They believe it's infallible, then they're correct.
No,
Infallible.
No, I'm sorry, fallible. that is not true.
If they believe the Quran is not true, they're wrong. Yes. Doesn't matter if they're Jewish, atheist, Christian, Buddhist, whatever they think it is.
I find what you're saying hard to believe that what I researched, whether it's Google or not.
I think we've been through this loop a few times
I know,
now,
but
right?
I'm just trying to figure. I just can't believe that.
Yeah. Well, why don't you look up those references, and then I'll show you in the books, and then I think it'll become clear to you.
There was one, I don't know his name, but if you know, you're a scholar of Islam, that I found was a righteous man. He was he was a ruler. Let's see if I'm doing this right. When they attacked Israel, Jerusalem at the time, he allowed the women and the children to come out.
Salahuddin Ayyubi? Saladin?
Yeah. He was young. That man was.
Yeah, that's
good guy.
He's a historic figure.
Yeah.
Well known.
And I was kind of surprised. And
the Crusaders sure and people. So historically, you can look that up.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, you know.
But I think
Spanish Inquisition, not exactly good either. Yeah.
But see, now,
but the point is, that's not theology.
Saying, yeah, exactly. We're just saying we're picking out a lot of different things that are that we're not agreeing on in both.
What are we not agreeing on?
Well, you just said that when Muhammad joined the band of...
there was no such incident, so I can't... I mean, if you could show me, I'd love to see it.
Okay, but
okay.
I'll definitely show you.
Okay, so let's end this until you bring those references, yeah?
But I know it's not going to change your mind.
It will if it's real, but if it's fake or if it's fabricated, then probably not, right?
Yeah. It's hard for me to believe that I could be wrong on something like that.
You know, I hate to say it, you could be wrong, bro. It happens to the best of us.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You're never wrong?
No,
Then why is it hard for you to believe you could be wrong?
Because I cross-referenced and did so much.
Excellent. Can you mention a single book that you cross-reference?
Oh my God, you're talking to a guy who read so many things.
You read a lot, that's good. So why don't you look those up and come back to me? I'm not trying to put you on the spotlight here.
No, you're not going to put me in the spot.
All right, great.
Because I'll look it up and I'll find it. And
you want another one? Take it.
Okay, my friend.
Cool. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
Talk.
All right. Look for you have my number. Uthman.
How do you spell it?
I just put USMAN, but you could spell it different ways.
Okay, the only U in there.
Yeah.
Okay,
should
so
be the
much.
only. Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good day.